Look, we've all been there. You drop $70 on a huge new game, and 10 hours in, it just feels like a list of chores. Honestly, I'm over it. Lately, the best stuff I've played didn't have a massive budget, but they had way more personality. Today, let's rank the 13 AA games that are actually worth your time.
A girl and a boy!
No, wait! Victor, stop!
Narrative games usually feel pretty scripted, right? But Life is Strange hits different. It's not just about picking dialogue options. It's about that weird, supernatural time rewind mechanic that makes every choice actually feel heavy. It's messy, it's emotional, and it feels like a real story about growing up.
Where'd you get that?
Honestly, if you want a game that's going to make you feel something, just play this. It's simple, but it sticks with you way longer than the big budget action stuff. It's the kind of game that proves you don't need a massive open world to tell a story that really, truly matters. It's just solid, grounded, and deeply human storytelling that pulls you in and refuses to let go.
I'm an asshole. I'm sorry, Dana.
You are. Well, I don't. Guns make me nervous. You should be playing guitar, not playing with a gun.
When assholes stop
Lost.
threatening me...
I will not destroy our reputation to pick a fight with every galaxy.
In a market full of mindless shooters, Mechwarrior 5. Clan stands out because it actually makes you think. You aren't just running and gunning, you're managing heat, weight, and tactical positioning in a massive war machine. It's an unapologetic simulation that trusts you to be smart. Most AAA games would water this down, but Clans doubles down on the complexity, and it's so much more rewarding for it. When you finally pull off a perfect strike, it feels like you earned it. It's a dense, satisfying loop for anyone tired of games that hold your hand. If you want a combat experience that respects your intelligence, this is exactly where you need to be. It's heavy, it's tactical, and it's completely immersive.
Transmit all queued messages, now!
Most survival games just want you to punch trees and build boxes, but Pacific Drive ignores that corporate handbook entirely. It gives you a busted-up station wagon in a haunted forest and says, "Good luck." It's weird, it's slow, and honestly, it's kind of terrifying. You aren't a hero, you're just a guy trying to keep his car from falling apart. It's super refreshing to play something that isn't trying to hold your hand the whole time. It's just you, your ride, and a really creepy vibe. It's a bold, experimental vision that proves AA developers are the only ones taking real risks with genre conventions today. It's haunting, it's brilliant, and honestly, it's just completely, weirdly unique. A total must-play for the brave.
Still need some materials. Those anchors may look like glowing balls of metal.
You saved me so he would murder the Count for you?
You survived. That comes with a price.
No!
Most cinematic games focus on huge spectacle, but A Plague Tale, Requiem keeps it personal.
Perfumes.
It's a tense, claustrophobic journey through the Black Plague, and the bond between the two leads is just incredible.
Change everything.
The stealth is tight, but the atmosphere,
Not even
that's
you.
what keeps you playing. It's a masterclass in using light and shadow to tell a story without saying a word. You don't need a massive, bloated open world to make a game feel epic. You just need focused, emotional storytelling. Every moment feels high stakes, making you think strategically while your heart is pounding. It's high-fidelity narrative design that proves that having a huge creative vision is worth way more than a bloated budget. It's truly unforgettable and deeply, hauntingly beautiful.
Hugo! That's enough! Stop! They imprisoned him.
Rejected.
If you want pure, unadulterated adrenaline, Ghostrunner 2 is your best bet. Most action games give you a health bar and let you trade hits, but here, you die in one shot, and so do your enemies. It's a hyper-kinetic dance of death that demands 100% focus. It's all parkour and blade work, and the skill ceiling is absolutely massive. Sure, AAA games try to be accessible, but Ghostrunner just wants to see if you can handle the heat. The rush you get after finally nailing a perfect run after 10, failed attempts is something no big-budget blockbuster can touch. It's pure, distilled gameplay perfection for anyone who wants an honest-to-God test of their reflexes and rhythm. It is lightning-fast chaos.
Jack, I think I can tell where he's headed.
Where?
Outside.
This is the ultimate middle finger to modern live service shooters. No microtransactions, no recycled map grinds, just a polished, procedurally generated masterpiece. Remnant 2 blends Souls-like difficulty with third-person shooting in a way that feels totally fresh. The class system is so deep that you can customize your playstyle however you want, and the co-op is actually fun. Boss fights are massive, intimidating, and require real team coordination, not just dumping bullets into a bullet sponge. It's a complete package that respects your time and gives you endless reasons to keep playing. It sets a new standard for what a high-quality co-op game should be, and frankly, it puts most AAA shooters to shame. It is truly essential gaming.
Wherever didst thou get the scribe? Where is the scribe?
Can't carry any more.
I've seen the creature. What is it?
I don't know.
Most horror games rely on cheap jump scares to keep you awake, but Alien Isolation ignores that entirely. It masters the art of just making you feel suffocated. By recreating that gritty 1979 film aesthetic, it builds a horror atmosphere that feels legit terrifying. The Alien AI is legendary. It's unpredictable, smart, and genuinely hunting you. You're never really safe, you're only ever hiding. This is a masterclass in sound design and environmental tension. It proves that horror is about the fear of what might happen next, not just the noise of what just did. It remains the absolute gold standard for how to build psychological terror in the modern era. If you haven't played this, you are missing out on the absolute best. Hellblade is what happens when a small team tackles a subject that big studios are too scared to touch. By exploring psychosis through the lens of Norse mythology, it creates a psychological experience that feels painfully real. The audio design, you've got to play this with headphones, literally puts you inside Senua's mind. It's raw, it's intense, and it's a total work of art that uses gameplay to make you feel the character's struggle. Not just watch it. It's a short, powerful journey that proves the most AAA thing a game can have isn't a massive budget, but a soul. It's a beautiful, harrowing experience that reminds you why we play games in the first place. It is a masterpiece. Stray is the perfect example of why AA games are the most creative sector of the industry. While huge studios are busy building generic, empty open worlds, Stray just lets you be a cat in a decaying cyberpunk city. It's simple, it's brilliant, and the environmental storytelling is just top tier. You aren't saving the world with a gun, you're just trying to get home. That focused vision makes the world feel so much more alive and interesting. It's a relaxing, atmospheric, and visually stunning journey that captures a sense of wonder you just don't find in those high-octane, bloated blockbusters. It's proof that sometimes the best mechanics are the ones that just invite you to exist in a beautifully crafted world.
Of course. You've gotten slow.
Sifu is a masterclass in mechanical discipline. While modern fighters love to drown you in button combos and UI, Sifu focuses on rhythm, timing, and using the environment. Every fight feels like a classic kung fu movie. And that aging mechanic, where you get older and more fragile every time you die, adds so much tension. It's incredibly difficult, but it's fair. You aren't grinding for stats, you're grinding for skill. By stripping away the fluff and focusing on the core combat loop, it hits a level of polish that few AAA games ever manage. If you want a game that respects your ability to learn and get better, this is the absolute peak of the genre. It is raw, intense, and incredibly satisfying.
I know 100 ways to kill you. You should.
Lies of P is a terrifyingly good challenger to the Souls-like throne. Most studios try to copy from software and fail, but this game adds its own dark, steampunk personality and a level of polish that is genuinely shocking. The combat is crisp, the weapon customization is endlessly creative, and the city of Krat is one of the most atmospheric environments I've ever explored. It captures the punishing difficulty and the joy of discovery perfectly. But it's the mechanical feel, the way every swing and parry feels, that sets it apart. It demands respect, it rewards mastery, and it's honestly just better than almost everything else in the genre. It's a total, absolute must-play that belongs in everyone's library right now. The first Berserker Khazan grabs you by the throat from the first second and doesn't let go. The combat isn't just fast, it's brutally precise. You have to read enemy movements in a split second. It's a technical showcase that pushes the action genre to its absolute limit, balancing raw power with deep, tactical play. It feels like a high-budget passion project that's been refined until it shines. With its gorgeous art direction and relentlessly satisfying combat loop, it's quickly becoming the must-play title for anyone who craves aggressive, polished action. This is the future of AA. It's ambitious, it's sharp, and it's honestly one of the most thrilling experiences I've had in years. It is pure action perfection. This is the undisputed king of the AA market right now. Clair Obscur Expedition 33 takes massive, impossible swings, and somehow it lands every single one of them. It's a total genre bender that reinvents turn-based combat, making it feel fast, reactive, and more engaging than any AAA blockbuster I've played in years. The art direction is simply breathtaking, and the ambition here is honestly inspiring. It's a game that makes you forget the world around you, pulling you into its story with total confidence. It's a triumph of passion and design, proving that when a talented team has the freedom to create, they don't just rival the giants. They completely outclass them. It is simply the best game you will play all year.
Do nothing.
I don't understand. The gradient attack should work.